What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times. We got a weekly race video for y'all. We're on the Downhill Raceway here, and I've moved it over to the other side. I moved it over to the other side. I don't know why I just broke out a song. I just wanted to do that. So what are we doing for today's weekly race video? Well, by the way, it is a downhill raceway and not a down and back track. I just have this turnstile here because, you know, your boy's getting old. And we got a Realistix versus fantasy race. 15 of each. These were randomly selected by me, obviously. And it came from the latest and greatest bins of Realistix and fantasy, which I've made a bit of a rearranging so that I don't wake up to bins tipping over. Or bins tipping over and spilling out everywhere, and then scare me half to death. So, if you obviously saw my earliest July weekly race video, you obviously note the rearranging I did. And if you're actually here, then you would have seen it already. But, yeah, that is what today we're going to be doing for this weekly race video. 15 versus 15, and only one side is going to win. So, without further ado, it's now time to begin this unlimited round of Realistix versus Fantasy with the first round as we get things started. Alright, round one begins now. Alright, so the finish line is pointed at that direction. So your winner for that race is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition. Great battle, and looks like we have a victim of Slamman's curves because even though it landed in lane 1, it has won, but we have to go grab him. So, your winner is that magic 8-ball looking car. Let me go grab him real quick. There's going to be a number of times where we're going to get that happening. Obviously a victim of Slamman's curves, but you know, whatevs. It's called Decidedly Go. That's what it's called, Decidedly Go. And it has decided to literally go off the track, falling victim to Slamman's curves. Next race. And it looks like that side says lane 1. I'll have to figure out how to pan this. What's the car's name? Draftnator gets the win. Somehow I blanked on his name. Great battle, and it goes to the leftmost lane, which is lane 1, which is going to go to another fantasy car, and it's going to be Small Block getting the win. Next race. And GM Chevrolet falls flat here, as another car from the fantasy side is won, and it is Drone Duty. Team Fantasy gets away with or Team Realistix gets away with a win. Somehow the finish line read the left side, but it goes to the right side, as it goes to the Anglia 105E that gets the win. So, your winner is it's pointing that way. So, it goes to Hot Wings. Yes, Hot Wings. Okay, you see the wings right here? But it's made for made into a bottle of hot sauce. So hot wing sauce. It's not that bad of a casting, but it's one of those weird castings. Great battle, but this time it says the right side of the track. So, that means Lotus Concept gets the win. Don't know why it pointed to the right, because somehow this clearly got the win right here, which is the Pixel Shaker. And it is Holler or Hollowback. No, Hollerback. Because it ain't no Hollerback girl. Ain't no Hollerback girl. Well, there is, because this one is one, obviously. I'm going to have to start this one over because I forgot to take some cars out. Now we go from a hollaback girl to shaking like a salt shaker, shaking like a salt shaker, shaking like a salt shaker. Yep, salt shaker getting a win. I kind of want to put the song in every time when this car wins, but I'm afraid I might get a copyright strike, so yeah. Another win for the fantasy team as Track Dwagon gets the win. And your winner in that race is RD6. Second to the last race. And on the right side, we have a winner, and that is the Ford Mustang GT Concept for Team Realistix. Haven't heard from them in a while, and now they came up with a win. All right, last race. Time to see who'll move on to the next round. It's going to be a complete and utter destruction of Team Realistix, as this guy got the win, which is Nerve Hammer, which means that it might be over in a hurry. Thinking how this is going to look, because for Realistix, 11 Fantasy. Yep. This ain't going to look good for Team Realistix. We'll find out what happens in round 2 when that's coming up next. All right, round 2, and by the way, just a couple of confirmations here for a couple of previous weekly race videos. In the first week of July's weekly race video, Aerodynamic did win its heat, and also in the second round, I believe, the Bone Shaker Lettuce Tour also won his heat. So I thought they didn't, but they actually did. So there you go. Nothing needs to be changed, but now it's time for this race to see if Team Realistix can actually survive the onslaught of fantasy cars. And decidedly go, decidedly wins. And well, just like that, another car goes out, and it is Draftnator. All right, realistic cars are down to 1 or 2 cars left. So let's see if this one will win. All right, so Lotus Concept won. Congratulations. And your winner of that one is Drone. Right, Lotus Concept is going to have to try to beat out the remaining cars and then move on to the next round here. So, once the fantasy car demolishes him, it's over. Lotus Concept takes out another one. And here he is. Hot Wings is out. Alright. And I think it's Lotus Concept, but let's see. Finish line is pointing towards the right. So, Lotus Concept beats out yet another car. Lotus Concept is going to take on Holler Back Girl. Oh! Look at the finish line. Look at the finish line. Look at the finish line. Yep, it's all over. Thought Lotus Concept had it, but he didn't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Team Realistix got dethroned badly. 8 fantasy cars still survive, and the rest of the 15 real boys, gone! Gone with the win. So, it's a wrap for them. Sorry it happened. But, that's just what it is. So, Team Fantasy wins today's Realistic versus Fantasy race, and that means the end of today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race video in the month of July. So, we'll be back with another one next week. Until then, sayonara. Hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you're brand new watching, be sure you subscribe, and also turn on those notification bells as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we gonna see you at the next video.